Hey everyone, Corvus here with another quick webcam video. Apologies for the quality of this video, I know, but it's just a bit easier for me to just record it directly on the laptop with the webcam instead of setting up a camera and transferring the files, etc. So, what's this video about? It's about another video that's recently been the center of some discussions on YouTube. It's a video about the airbrushes that was put up by a channel called Color of the Gods. In this video, this guy basically shares some of his experience with airbrushes. So he's been using his airbrush for the past 6 months, and he's sharing some rather strong opinions about this with the community. But what I think is good about his opinion is that first of all, it's well founded. He looks like a decent painter, because from what I can tell, he shows Space Marine that he painted on camera, and from what I can see in the video, it looks very well painted. So he's a good painter. He's been using it for 6 months, so I can say that's really a lot to try out a new technique. So his opinion is really well founded. And another thing is that just uses strong words. He has a strong opinion, that's true, but he just stays polite and friendly, I think. Not really making any personal attacks or something, using some strong words, that's true. But when compared to what some people are saying in the comments, that's just, they're using strong rude language. That's something you should never do in a community like this, in a friendly community like ours. Also another thing that I want to say is that you don't need to have an opinion on everything. For example, I don't really have an opinion on the video by Color of the Gods. I agree on some points, disagree on some. Do I like the way he's telling his opinion to people? Maybe not. I'm really not really having an opinion on that. But I can quite understand that he's saying that he personally doesn't like airbrush work, because I sometimes also have a problem with that. It's how it fits into the figure. For example, I'm just going to give you 2 examples. First example is a work by Mathieu Fontaine. So I think he's a Canadian guy, pretty well-known painter, international painter. Has some great work, but there's one piece I really don't like. It's the Bulg or Boelg, or I'll put a link in the video description. It's basically a big monster with a guy on top. I don't think it's 30mm, or I think it's a bit larger scale. But it's just about the way that the skin of the beast is painted. It's clearly done by airbrush, and it's the way that the colors are blended and the highlights are placed. I also have a bit of a problem with that personally. I don't like that painting style. It's obviously done with an airbrush, but like the Color of the God guy saying, calling it toy-like, I think it's a bit too extreme. It's obvious that Mathieu has a lot of experience and expertise with the airbrush. But personally, I don't really like the painting style that's used there. I like it a bit rougher. It's also my own style. I like it a bit rougher, and it doesn't really have to be 100% smooth for me. If there's a paintbrush stroke visible on a model still, I think that can also even add to the style of the painting. And the other example I'd like to give is by also a Belgian painter, Guillaume Chapelle. And the way he uses an airbrush, it's something I really like. So he specializes in large scale vehicles, dioramas. He's won a couple of demons, I think at least one golden demon. I'll also put a link of a picture I really like in the video description. So just basically uses it for base coating on vehicles, and when that's done, starts just using special techniques with a regular brush. To start weathering and stuff like that. So just want to say that another thing that Color of the Gods is making a rather big point of is that he says that it's easy to use. Well, I think that what he means by that is that it's very easy to achieve a smooth transition between two colors. I mean, I can use the white and the black primer if I use them correctly. Yeah, it automatically has because of the small paint particles, how the spraying works, it's automatically going to blend very smoothly, so you can make a very good transition of one color to another. For example, this piece of cardboard here, it's not really well visible, but it's this piece I use for yeah, just a work in progress shots. I put a miniature on here, I can take pictures. But yeah, it's just done with black and white primer, so if this were a miniature I could say yeah, it's very smoothly blended, but on the other hand it's just easy, just spraying. But so yeah, making color transition, so we're not talking about well placed highlights or shading, just talking about a color transition. It's probably very easy to do with some basic practice with an airbrush, but it's how you put it to use, how you put it in the rest of the frame that a figure is how it will finally look. That's important. Yeah, just to wrap this up, I just like to say an airbrush is a tool like any other. It probably requires a lot of practice to get right, and it will suit some people or others it won't, because personally for me, I don't own an airbrush. It's also something that I don't miss it. I also don't have any interest to start working with an airbrush, just because it's another tool that requires another I would say another learning curve. For example, if I'd start painting with oil paints, that's also something I have to start from scratch to learn. So I'm very pleased with my current painting style. I only use a regular brush, but that's personal. So I'm fine with people who say I use an airbrush and a brush, because it suits just how your own paint style is developing, and how you think you personally can achieve the best result. So yeah, finally, just another, I know I did it before on the channel, just would like to say, ask to anyone who's putting an opinion on a video, just keep it friendly. I mean, we're all in this for fun. This is our hobby. Just please keep this a friendly community, and don't start, even if there's strong opinions involved, don't start using rude words or start swearing in comments. I mean, now on the internet we just have our keyboard and our screen. We don't really care about the people that are involved, I think, so it's a lot less personal. But please, this is a friendly community, especially on YouTube. It's a fantastic community here. Just keep it friendly, even if there are strong opinions involved. So I hope you also have a bit of an opinion. It's not a requirement, of course, like I said, but if you have any opinion that you'd like to share with me or the rest of the community, please put them in the comment section. We'll just have a nice chat about it, and see you in the next video. Bye.